Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Dinda Rasya Pitri. So today I'm going to explain to you all about our materials today, the convergence theory. So our discussion today is about first the origin of convergence theory, and the second one is about the definition of convergence theory and the explanation. Goes to our first material, we have to know first where this theory came from, or the originally of this theory. This convergence theory came from William Louis Stern. It is from 1871 until 1988. 1938. Stern was one of the pioneers of modern psychology, and its main role lies in its ability to unify conflicting theories to explain behavior. So he was one of the pioneers that unified that many conflict of theories, and he unified them to become one. And he saw that each theory has its own strain and each contains the truth of explained behavior. He saw that each theory has its own power and each contains the truth to explain certain phenomena. A symptom may be explained by other theories and vice versa. Thus, the seemingly contradictory theories actually complement each other. According to him, genetical factor and experience factor play an important role in human development. So, Stern said, and his opinion about theory, we don't have to conflict each other, but we have to unify them to become one of complete theory. So, this convergence theory is originally came from nativism theory and empiricism theory. It's a combination of that theory. Then next our next material is about the definition of convergence theory. Convergence is a law that comes from German psychologist named William Stern, like I said before. Both of nature and environment determine human development. It is from Galin Furwanto, 2002, page 15. According to German Schah, convergence theory is a theory that wants to compromise two types of extreme flows, namely the flows of empiricism and the flow of nativism. Environment is equally important. Both have the same effect on the development outcome of students. It is from German Schah. It is page 61 and 2004. So the convergence theory, like I said before, it is from empiricism and nativism theory. It is combined into one. It is explained that the nature and the environment determine how human development. So the language acquisition is not just not just from environment, but also it is from nature itself. So this theory is combined to one, that language came from nature and also environment itself. The convergence theory holds that child development or child success, like language acquisition, is determined by two factors, namely talent and teaching. The convergence theory is the point where talent theory, it is nativism theory, and teaching or education theory, empiricism, are combined. The nativism theory holds that a child's development or success depends on the talent that child has since birth. So nativism opinion that child the development of their success, it depends on the talent of the child since their birth. So for example, there are many great artists who do not go to school but become artists because of their talent. So they don't have to go to school, but they have their talent from and since their birth. And then the theory of empiricism by John Locke holds that a child development or success is determined by the education or teaching the child receives from parents, the environment, and the wider economy. Like we are going now, like we go to college, to school, So it is one of the example of empirism theory. So Stern combined this theory to become one theory. It is called the convergence theory. So this is whole chat development or chat success by two factors, like I said before. It is from not just from talent but also from the teaching itself. So for the illustration, many people who admit that they have no talent to become a teacher, then they enter teacher training school like SPG, PGA, IKIPN, etc. So they become teachers according to their fields. If people who are not talented can be educated to become teachers, especially those who have talent, it will definitely be easier to educate. So it is mean that not just the talent or the talent that they have since birth that determine their success, but it is also from the educating itself. So like language acquisition, we not just learn by our mother told us like mama like that, but we also learn that from school. So the language, a full set of language we learn, it is not just from our environment but also from our education. So this theory of convergence theory itself is like our language. This a language we learn that from environment and also from the school itself. I think that's all that I could explain to you all, and thank you very much for your attention, and I apologize if I had a lot of mistake about explaining this to you all, and thank you very much. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.